this video, we're going to set up SAML Single Sign-On between Microsoft Entra ID and your Access Server. First thing first, we need to grab some information from Access Server. So go ahead and log into your Access Server admin web UI. As you can see on the screen, I'm already logged in. Now from the left menu, click on Authentication and then choose SAML. And here's what we need to copy down. Service Provider Identity and Service Provider ACS or Assertion Consumer Service. These are basically the values that we'll paste into Entra ID when we create the SAML application. So I'm going to keep this tab open. We'll come back to it. But let's head over to Azure Portal. Log in as a global administrator because you'll need the right permissions to create enterprise apps. Once you're in, go to Microsoft Entra ID and then click on Enterprise Applications, and here it is. Then click on New Application. Here we're going to choose Create Your Own Application, and then we're going to give a name to this application. I'm just going to call it, let's say, Access Server SSL. And then we want to make sure that integrate any other application you don't find in the gallery is selected. Once done, go ahead, click on Create. This is going to take a few seconds, so we'll come back when it's done. All right, the app is created. Once your application loads, you can see the Get Started panel. From here, we're going to click on Set Up Single Sign-On. And then on the following screen, we're going to choose SAML. Now we need to configure the basic SAML values. So under Basic SAML Configuration, let's go ahead, click on Edit. Now, here's where we paste the Access Server info that we saw earlier. Then we're going to copy this service provider identity and head back to your Azure, and then under Entity ID, click on Add Identifier and add that URL. Then again, we're going to copy the SPACS, and then we're going to come back here, reply URL, add it, and paste it here. And then we can go ahead and click on Save on the top of this page. Now, an important note, this app won't work for anyone until we assign users or groups. So from the left menu under Manage, click on Users and Groups. And then click on Add User / Group. And we're going to click on None Selected here. And then we're going to select users or groups that we want. Once we select them, click on Select and then click on Assign. Now we need to give Access Server the Entra ID metadata. We're going back to the Single Sign-On. So from the left menu under the Manage, go ahead, click on Single Sign-On. There are two ways to do this. First, we can copy the metadata URL. Under SAML certificates, we can see the AP Federation metadata URL. The second option is downloading the XML file. In the same section, again, you can see the download option. Either option works, but honestly, the URL method is the easiest. So that's what I'm going to use for this demo. So let me go ahead, copy this, and then we're going to head back to our Access Server admin web UI. Again, we're under SAML, or click on Enable to enable the SAML authentication. Scroll down where it says Configure using metadata URL file. Click on that and paste your metadata URL that you got from Azure. And click on Get. And you can see everything is populated. Save it and restart the Access Server. And that's it. SAML is now connected. Now, at this point, you can decide how SAML should be used. You can either set SAML as the global default authentication by setting it in the general settings. You can select it here to change it to SAML. You can also assign it to specific users or groups. For example, if I go to settings of a group under the authentication method, I can unselect the default setting and then choose a SAML for authentication method. And this can be done on a user level as well. So if I go to users, choose a user settings, I can unselect the default settings for the authentication method and choose SAML. For the purpose of this demo, I'm just going to change the authentication method globally. So under the authentication general settings, I change the default authentication system to SAML. Let's save it and restart our Access Server. Now let's go ahead and test this. I'm going to open another tab here and I'm going to go to my client web UI. Now you can see I have an option for signing with SAML. So let's go ahead and type the email address and type password, and let me enter my code, and here we go. And as you can see, I'm logged into the client web UI of my Access server. If this is the first time user logs in and they don't have the Connect app, they can just click on download to download the Connect app with the connection profile. But if they already have the Connect app installed on their computer, they can just click on a connection profile to download the connection profile. I already have the Connect app, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on connection profile to download the profile. And here we go. The profile is downloaded. Let's go ahead, double click. We're going to confirm to import this profile, and we're going to click on connect. And as you can see, authentication is successful. And if we look at our Connect app, we can see that we are connected. Now, from now on, anytime a user wants to connect, all they have to do is just open up their Connect app and click on connect. They're going to go through the authentication process, and then they get connected. So this is how we set up SAML with Entra ID on our Access server. Depending on your environment, you might want to roll it out gradually, like testing it with an IT group first and then move forward. For more information, visit our website, openvpn.net. On the resources tab, we have documentations and tutorials.